Hello everyone, welcome back to the 7 Days of Somatics Challenge. We are on day 4, which means we are officially halfway through. So I just want to take a moment to celebrate you and perhaps for you to give yourself a moment of gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up for these short, easy practices that will help you strengthen your mind-body connection and cultivate safety and peace in your body. So today's practice, we're going to do 2 positions seated, and then we're going to do some lying down twists as well. We're going to be stimulating our vagus nerve with our eyesight. So our vagus nerve is our 10th cranial nerve. It's a part of our nervous system, and it helps us with our relaxation response. So wherever you are, I'm going to turn to my side, an invitation to lengthen your legs out long. We're going to bend our left foot in, perhaps keeping it where it is or crossing it over outside the outer right thigh. So pressing firmly into that foot. And I'm actually going to switch sides of the camera so you can see me here. We're going to inhale, lift that right hand up long, and then we're going to exhale to twist over to the left, wrapping it around the knee and using that left hand behind us onto our fingertips to prop that chest up, spine tall. So coming into this twist, and again, you can have that foot not crossed or crossed. And from here, what we're really going to focus on is turning our head all the way to the left as much as you'd like. And then once you get to that point, we're going to shift our left eyes, well, both of our eyes, all the way over to the left. And an invitation to close the eyes or keep them open. And just notice the breath. You might find yourself taking a deeper breath, sighing a little bit, or maybe wanting to yawn. This is us stimulating our parasympathetic nervous system. So just take a few deep breaths here, inhaling to lengthen, exhale to turn the upper body a little bit more into this twist. Then we'll bring our eyes back to neutral. Turn our neck back to neutral so it's in line with the sternum. Maybe opening the eyes if they were closed. And then we'll just exhale to release the twist of the body. Uncross the legs. We'll go to the other side. So taking a moment, maybe grounding those hips down to find a taller spine. We'll bend that right knee in, crossing that foot over to the left side of the outer thigh or keeping it in. And we're making sure that we're grounding our hip points down here so we're not slouching in the lower back. If you need to keep that sole of the foot further from the hips to keep a tall spine, you're welcome to do that. Inhaling that left leg or left arm tall, head reaching towards the ceiling. Exhaling to twist over to the right, wrapping that left hand around the right knee. Right hand back on the fingertips, lifting that chest to support you here. Flexing into your left toes, pressing that left heel firmly into the mat. And once again, from here we'll turn our right head to the right as far as it can go until we reach our natural range of motion, and then turning our eyes all the way over to the right. And just a few slow, deep breaths here. Inhaling to lengthen from the hips up towards the head. Exhaling to twist just in the upper body. And again, just being aware of the breath and how it moves here. We'll then shift our eyes back to neutral. Shift our head back to center. And then exhale to release this twist. Uncross that foot. And from here, we'll bring both the soles of the feet down to the mat. We'll press into our hands to shift the hips forward. And we're just going to roll down slowly onto our backs. And once your head is down firmly, you can bring your knees into your chest. And we're gonna shift our knees over to the left. You might wanna bring your soles of the feet down onto the mat, shift the hips over to the right, bringing the knees bent in towards the chest and over to the left, grounding that right shoulder blade down. Hands can be wherever they'd like. Maybe your left hand wants to reach onto those knees and guide them over. Maybe your right hand lifting up overhead. Maybe you'd like to find a T shape in the arm or cactus shape bending at the elbow. And from here, we'll do the same thing with our gaze. We'll turn our head over to the right. And then shifting that eyes, that gaze towards the mat to the right, as far as you'd like to go. Just breathing here. Again, you might find this impulse to take a deep, deep, deep breath in. And that's just us stimulating that vagus nerve, relaxing the body. Let's take one more cycle, seeing if we can breathe into the lower belly. And exhaling to shift our eyes back. Shift our head back to center. Use the left hand to exhale, guide those knees back into the chest. And this time we'll shift the hips over to the right or to the left so we can bring our knees down and over to the right. Left shoulder blade this time reaching down on the mat. Again, playing with where you'd like to. Place that left arm, maybe hand up overhead, maybe T shape, maybe cactus arms. And when you're ready, really grounding down in that left shoulder blade, we'll turn our head to the left. And then we'll shift our gaze all the way to the left towards the mat. 4 deep breaths here. Shifting your eyes back to neutral. Your head back towards the ceiling. Exhaling to bring those knees back into the chest. Shifting those hips back to neutral. And we'll just turn onto one side. Press into the hands to lift up. Coming to a comfortable seat. And that concludes day 4 of our somatic challenge. Again, as always, invitation to comment below 7 so I know that you're following along, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 5. Until then, namaste.